See right here, see straight ahead. See them two boxes of that double park? Mine is the one on the outside on the left. I think, let me make sure. Yep, that's mine on the left, and there's one on the right. But last time I was getting the box Trackside, mine was the one on the right. This ain't not too crazy. All right. Come on. There you go. Come on. Cause I guess they finna drop down on boxes on the other side over there, and I probably go load another train over here and drop some over here, or load this one up for outbound. I don't know what they're gonna do, but mine was a straight back in right now this time. But usually, sometimes it be on that tire look a little low, man. Hold on. Yeah, I need some air in that tire, man. Dang. You know what, guys? Did you guys see it? I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but I gotta add some tire to the tire. It ain't gonna make it. And somebody asked me too, guys, do I use zip ties? Certain locks, like these locks right here, I use zip ties because they can bounce loose. But the locks that's like this, sometimes I use zip ties, sometimes I don't. But the other locks, I really don't use zip ties. You know? Dang, man. I gotta slide the tandles, man. You know what? Before I do all that, guys, man, I don't know what to do right now, guys. I don't know what to do, man. I gotta slide these tandems to get that pin to lock, cause that pin got space in it. Right here, see, look. This is called Trackside, next to the track, next to the cars. Now, depends on the type of cars, like this car right here, it's a lot of space between this car and that car. So when they drop it down, they drop down the chassis according to the boxes. Anyway, with these cars right here, with these type of cars right here, it'd be like a little bit more space. So it'd be a box right here, and then probably like 5 or 6 feet forward, like probably like right here, from right there to right here is another box. That's enough, because you got some rail yards where the boxes be butted up against each other like this. You know, so you gotta jack it up to get it, or however you gotta get down how you live, you know what I'm talking about? I was getting a box Trackside, guys, and I was coming in on the angle right here, like from right here up under there. See the kingpin right there? And I put my fifth wheel got stuck like right here. And cause it couldn't go further, because some of my chassis that I was getting, it was kind of bent right here, right? So it got stuck on my fifth wheel. So I called myself, sometimes with an empty you could do this, with a load you gotta be real careful. You can have your fifth wheel like right here, or up under here, and all they connected. It's probably connected to that right there, the kingpin. But sometimes, you know, you gotta do situations. You got situations, you know what I'm talking about? You gotta get about them jams. I called myself jacking this up, right? And I was gonna run air to the trailer, and I was gonna like just slowly move the trailer out so I could reposition it, so I could get it a better grip on it, right? So I can hook up to it. So I started jacking this up, and I'm looking at that side over that side, like going up, right? I'm like, man, what's going on here? So I jack up some more, right? And I'm jacking, and I ain't even looking back here, guys. Right here. This how crazy it is, man. And mind you, look at this tire. Look at, you know what? At least my tire only needs some air. This tire, boy, ain't gonna make the cut, baby. Anyway, you see the space between the box and the wheels, right? The box was leaning so hard, this space was wide, it was like wide. So the box was leaning like this, right? And I'm not seeing it because I'm just, mind you guys, it's like 7 degrees outside at that point, right? It was super cold out there. It was super cold, man. I was trying to get out there, just get it done. I was out there messing with that thing for about 30 minutes. So I had to move a box. I had to dance with that box to move it because all the boxes are stacked together. It wasn't open like it is right now. It was just, they was all stacked together. I had to move some boxes out the way. So by the time I got to my trailer, I was cold, man. So anyway, I go up, I told you guys my fifth wheel was on the corner of that trailer. So I'm jacking. Anybody know, man, when you first jacking the landing gear arm, then you got your little form, you got your little stance, you know, you got your little you jacking. After a couple times of that with a heavy load, the form go out the window. I was all like this, I was leaning on the trailer like, man, I was just leaning all crazy, right? I was just trying to get it jacked up to get enough to move. And that landing gear arm would not come off the ground, right? I'm like, what is wrong with this thing, man? So I look up, the whole trailer like this. It's like, Hey guys. The space between the wheel and the box was so wide, the box was leaning. Only thing that's keeping this box from going over was that landing arm, guys, because it wouldn't come off the ground. I was jacking it so much to get it off the ground, to get it up, to kind of move it out a little bit. It wouldn't move. It wouldn't get off the ground. I'm wondering why. This one all up in there, right? That one on the ground. I was jacking it so high, man. It almost went topsy-turvy, right? So I was like, I was so cold, man. I was like, man, if I don't start jacking it down, it's gonna go over, right? If I move my truck, it's going over. So I'm out there freaking hands freezing, feet freezing. Form at this point, form is going out the window. Form went bye-bye. I'm all on the thing like I'm leaning on the box like this. I'm jacking, I'm just trying to jack it back up to like make it even. People around me looking like, hey man, look guys. Rule of thumb, if your landing arm ain't coming up, drop it back down, man, and reset.